Hail adventures, Pwn Star here with Pwn Star Gaming. Guys, how are you today? With all the new changes and the magery and the ropes and teleports and scrolls and PvP and wow, a lot of different changes. I figured now was probably the best time that I could do a guide kind of for the test center. So that's what we're going to talk about is the different things that you can do on the test center, and not just what the changes that are coming up now, but also really just what all the test center is good for. So sit back, grab yourself a beer, and let's talk about it. So first off, a couple reasons you would even want to be on the test center. First off, maybe you just want to see what a certain outfit looks like. You think that Corsair's cloak looks really cool, but you just don't know what it would look like in, I don't know, charcoal cloth. So you can very easily go to the test center, turn the Corsair's cloak into charcoal cloth, and put it on. Match it with whatever other clothing or armor that you wear typically, and come up with the coolest outfit possible. Maybe you want to drop fencing for macing and you want to test the damage difference, or if you even like the macing. Maybe you want to, instead of having taste ID on your tamer, you want to try it with forensic eval because you want to get better quality leather. Maybe you want to see if where your 8x8 fits, that you're pretty sure a 9x9 fits, but it's probably better safe than sorry that you try it on the test center first, because there is a little weird piece of grass sticking up that might potentially stop you from. Also, there is a little bit of weirdness on test center too. Right, jokes aside, let's get into the different statues and what they actually do. First off is the green statue. Now the green statue is where I personally do the bulk of my test center stuff. That's where I can change my template out, spawn magical items. One thing of note when you are changing your template out is make sure that you click set values before you close out of the thing and you apply the stats and skills. Otherwise it won't take and you're going to be annoyed, because just like Ultima, it is a little bit tedious changing different values and stuff. So once again, make sure you hit set values. But this is personally where when EOS or I'm working on one right now where Golden Bear sent me a template, where when somebody sends me a template, I come here, I plug it all into this green statue, and I go to a dungeon or do whatever it is that I'm gonna do, and I test it out, because this is the test center. It gets really expensive fine-tuning your template, and the test center is just a wonderful place to do that. And the green statue, well, he's my best friend. All right, bear with me here on the yellow statue. The yellow statue, you can do quite a bit on it. You can add achievement or society points so that you can get those cool different wearables from the Armorer Society or Seafarer Society, whatever it is that you want to see what it looks like on you. That's a really easy way to accumulate those points up and try those things out. You can increase your aspect levels. If you want to see if tier 13 command is really worth it, this is a great place you can go, test out what tier 13 command is, and see what all the hype about. And oh yeah. Also, the really hot right now, Sage Scrolls, which keep in mind, they are in testing, and they will be dropping off of monsters, but you are free to come to the yellow statue and spawn whatever Sage Scrolls you want to test out, and just see what all the hype is about on them. You can create rare cloths, hair dyes, all those different things in whatever hue that you want. And it's really kind of funny. Side note, if If you think about it, Ultima Online is just where we grown folks come to play dress up instead of Barbie dolls. How does that make you feel, you manly men? Also, if you're really trying to go for maximum output on your template and you want to see just what mastery chain links fine-tune your template the best, here you can spawn bronze, silver, gold, whatever links you want in whatever bonus that they come in. You can unlock your links to the maximum level and just plug them in with an unlimited amount of magic essence. You can get research notes or tomes of heroism to spawn omnis if you're feeling really brave and you want to come up with the ultimate talents, specs, and just all the cool stuff to somehow solo an omni. Somebody post that video. That would be cool to see. Either way, you can get Slayer wands, which I've heard of people coming in here doing a max fortune with max mastery chain links for wand damage and trying to see if those Slayer wands were worth anything, and they really weren't at this point, which is a bummer. Pretty cool idea, but hey, that's the test center. Can you imagine how much money would have been spent on getting all those links together and all that stuff, your fortune on up, and then realizing that it still sucks? Yeah, what a drag, right? Thank God for the test center. Also, as you'll see below, as many resources as you want, including magic essence to fuel whatever aspect it is that you're wanting to test out. You can even do different crafting abilities because of the resources down below. You can play with the different runes. There's so much stuff in this yellow statue. And for the last of the three statues is the purple statue. The purple statue is really cool, especially if you're a tamer and you're tired of the same old beetle and barbed prowler that you always have carrying around you, or the lemur and phoenix, those same four pets that everybody has, right? And you want to try out something different, like the super rare bloodworm searing Volvor combo. Either way, this is where you can spawn those different tamed creatures, and you can also spawn different rugs or carpet tiles in whatever hue that you want, in case you want to decorate your house a little bit. And the last thing you can do on the purple statue is you can actually complete all weapon profiles for your codexes. So if you once again want to see how tough that flurry finisher is for fencing, this is a great place to do it if you are thinking about making the transition over to fencing. If you require anything from your shelf back on the live server, don't worry, there's a shelf there that's fully stocked with mastercrafted items by Luthien himself, of any quality. Also, another hot thing right now on the shelf is the new spell books that are crafted with different quality of resources. Again, keep in mind, this is test and nothing is set in stone, so what those spell books do on the shelf currently may be completely different by the time even this video releases, as it's already changed once, and as things are tested on the test server, things may change. If you're into the Seafarer's Leg and you love to sail the seas of Outlands, or Avedon, I should say, and you want to see how powerful Icebreaker really is, and oh yeah, it's powerful, then this is a great place, the ship item editor, that you can spawn a boat with that item upgrade. If you want to see what your boat would look like with Shimmer Passion, well, there you go. Now you can try it out. If you want to have a ship filled with fishermen and all the fishing buffs that you can have on a boat, here you go. Now's your chance. Free of cost. You can spawn the doubloons right there and all the item upgrades. This is also another person that I use on the test center, is the Prevelian Merchant. I use this very regularly. Every time there's new limited edition stuff, I come on here, I try all of it on, and I play with the different hues and see what the hues look like with that said piece of material, whatever it is, and I just play around with it all. It's a great place to come spin Prev coins without actually spinning Prev coins. Once again, when I was buying different stuff with the balloons, like the aquarium, I wanted to see what it looked like in my house before I actually bought it with the real money in the live server. So I did what anybody would do, and I jumped on test. I bought the aquarium and I placed it somewhere in the house and said, yeah, that looks cool. So then I went back to live and put it in. Easy enough. And lastly, the last thing that we're going to talk about on the test center is the dungeon Moongate. It sits right in front of Prevelia. If you just walk into it and pick which dungeon you want to go to. This once again helps out with the testing of different talents, specs, skills, whatever that you decide that you want to pick to fine-tune your perfect character. Or maybe you just want to go to that dungeon because you don't have a room to it online. Whatever it is, it's there. Go to it, have a good time. As you guys can tell, there is a lot that can be done on the test center. And it's always better to try things out before you commit, spend a lot of gold on it, and then suddenly realize, well, you know, it just didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to be. I know I've made that mistake before, and I'll tell you, I won't do it again. And thankful for the test center, I can try things out before I buy them, right? It's kind of like test driving a car. I don't know. Also, right now, with all these crazy changes with like the Sage Scrolls and material spell books and societies and all the crazy changes that are happening, Luthien has asked for feedback after you're done testing and just kind of, you know, what you think about these changes. Make sure you comment in the Test Shard Discord, also the forum post underneath the the forum post, the patch notes that he's made, and kind of let him know what your thoughts are. One thing I have noticed about this server is that they are very community driven, and they do listen to the public and take also into consideration some of their statistics and numbers and all those cool things. I don't know, they're the pros, right? We all love this server, so let's give our feedback so that we can continue to enjoy this server and it doesn't just become something of just the people that are loud and outspoken, right? Give your feedback. Now that I'm off my soapbox, let's jump into the raffle. And before we jump into the raffle, this raffle is going to be a little bit different. It is my girlfriend's birthday, and I want everybody for this raffle to wish her happy birthday. She, for whatever reason, puts up with all this game time that I play Ultima Online Outlands and make these silly videos. And so make sure and wish Kim a happy birthday for your chance to win anywhere from 1 to 100,000 gold in this raffle. Without further ado, let's jump into this raffle. Alright guys, here we are. We've got everyone listed from last week's raffle. Remember, this particular week, all these people listed, they have a chance at upwards of 177,000 gold because Tira Gold Player actually donated his winnings of 77,000 gold to this week's winner. So congratulations are in order to whoever is here, and a thanks to Tira Gold Player. All you got to do this week to get entered into next week's raffle is just comment below happy birthday Kim, and you'll be entered in the next one. Any other week, you would just comment below your video suggestion for next week's video. Let's go ahead and run this, and dang, this is a long list, heck yeah. And pick one. Retrosaurus Rex, I love that name. All right, let's see how much money you're gonna win. You've already got 77,000 gold. I've got it entered into here. 89 plus 77,000 gold. Let's see, that is 96 plus 70 is, man, I'm good. 166,000 gold. I think that's right. Either way, congratulations, Retrosaurus Rex. I will gladly meet you in shelter with your check. Just message me on Discord, and congratulations. Alright guys, that does it for today. I hope you found this video fun, exciting, helpful, all that cool stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Share this video with all your friends that have either heard or play Ultima Online. And let's get them on over here to Outlands, because it's the best server, obviously. One last thing before I go, don't forget our beer of the day is Elysian Space Dust. Elysian Space Dust is... it's a tasty beer, I think. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Sure looks pretty cool. Here we go. Space Dust IPA. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. Well, thank you to the Patreons. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you guys next week.